Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel Believe. So this particular video is gonna be an introduction to the channel. But you must be wondering, few videos are already up on the channel. So Harshita, how is this gonna be a introductory video? So let me tell you, the videos I uploaded previously was just to set the base of the channel. But here in this video, you'll get to know what you can expect from this channel. Without any further ado, let me just tell you, this particular channel is gonna be centered around books. But remember, I said this channel is gonna be centered around book. It is not completely gonna be about books. So I will explain you what I mean by this channel is gonna be centered around book and not exactly all about books. So now quickly I will tell you my story, like the problems I am facing. What I have observed recently is I am by default are attracted towards watching videos. No matter what it is, like I usually listen to podcast and uh, I do not enjoy comedy videos as much, but even if it is podcast or productive content, I'm hooked to it. My mind wants video, like I cannot pass through 2-3 hours without watching a video. That's what I observed. But initially I thought I didn't had any work to do as such, so I was passing time and I was just enjoying during the initial days of pandemic. But in last 2-3 months, what I observed is the thing that I used to enjoy is now a habit. Like watching video is now a habit. I open YouTube, do nothing, and just watch videos. But the dangerous part is, even I had a task list, few tasks to complete in a day. I do not really care about it. I do care. There is a urgency. There is a fear of completing things on time at the back of my mind. But when it's the time to start doing the work, my mind gives me a signal that just watch a video, and after finishing the video, it's a 10-15 minute long video, after the video I will directly start the work. So this used to happen for few months. But I spotted this is a wrong thing. When, see, reading is one of my favorite activities, and when I'm reading books, there is literally no distraction that can make me left reading and do something else. But this actually happened recently, and that's when I spotted this red signal. I was reading and I had this craving of watching video. And sometimes it's like I spend whole day doing nothing but watching videos. I feel like I'm learning. But learning to certain extent is okay. But I was overdoing it. I was just learning and not applying anything. So that's the main problem, and I want you to, if you have observed in yourself, that's okay. You can work on it. But if you haven't, please observe yourself. You may be watching productive content, that's okay, but watching all day this type of content and not applying and using it in real life is the wrong thing. But now we have understood the problem. We are addicted to watching videos. But why is it happening? The reason is simple. Last 1.5 year, we were all at home, no social contacts, we were all by ourselves, so we did not really had any other option than to entertain ourselves through watching videos. 1.5 year is a long duration. So during this time, watching videos has now become an habit more than passing time. It is not just the way to pass time or to entertain ourselves, it is now embedded habit in our brain. Knowingly or unknowingly, we are wasting time. So if you really want to learn something, that's okay. But if I have or you have a task to complete, even then you are watching something, that is because of the habit that has been developed. Okay, but this is not even the thing to worry about. The thing to worry about is this habit is affecting other things badly. So what is happening, I can tell you about myself, and then you can observe yourself as well. What is happening now, when I sit to do something that needs my focus, that needs my attention, my mind is resisting those things. See, when we watch videos, our mind do not really have to work. We are just listening and consuming. Our mind is not working. Except for listening, our mind is doing nothing. But on the other hand, when we do something creative or do something that needs our attention, that needs our focus, we lack that long duration of focus. Why? Because when we watch videos or when we consume content, we just have to listen and consume. Our mind is not working. Our mind is in the most comfortable state during this time. The only work that has been done is listening and taking the information. But when we do something that needs our focus, our mind has to work. This state of our mind is not the most comfortable state. And this is the natural tendency of everyone, of everything, to go in the most comfortable situation, in the most comfortable state. So when you are doing something that is productive, that when you are moving your, when you are using your brain, when you are moving your hands, when you are doing something by yourself, your mind has to work. But that is not the most comfortable state. The most comfortable state is consuming content, watching videos. So when you are doing something productive, when you are doing something that needs your attention, your mind resists those things, because the working state of the mind wants to go in the most comfortable state. So that's why there is an urgent urge, when you are working, when you are learning, when you are studying, to go and sit and pick up your phone and watch videos, because then our mind will be in the comfortable situation. So everything boils down to the habit that we have formed of watching videos, of consuming a lot of information, that has made our mind resist things that needs the working of our mind. Okay, so this was the problem and we understood why is it all happening. But now we need to understand what can be done to improve this. So I will read out something from this amazing book, Steal Like an Artist. It is written here that sitting in front of computer all day is killing you and killing your work. And that is for real. We just now understood the reason. So let's just quickly understand what we can do to just change this bad habit. If we just start going through the motions, if we strum a guitar or shuffle sticky notes around a conference table or start kneading clay, the motion kickstarts our brain into thinking. Do something. It can be anything that you enjoy. If you have a musical instrument, play it just for 15 minutes but daily. If you have clay games, play. If you have sticky notes, write something, doodle. Do something that makes your brain think and work, because that's how you can break this habit of our mind being in the most comfortable state. Start with 15 minutes a day, but continue doing it daily. So, what I'm doing, I'm making this video, I'm challenging myself to do something which is not comfortable for me. I have been procrastinating for last few months. I wanted to start this 3 months ago, but it was my mind that did not let me do things, and after 3 months I'm feeling like I've wasted a lot of time, and that's how we all are wasting our time. We do not really understand, like, okay, it was just a day, but after a long period of time, it's a long duration. So challenge yourself and keep doing something that challenges you. Video making and Writing scripts or shooting myself is not at all easy for me, but it is a challenge for myself that I'll do, and I will make my brain work and I'll make my brain do things that are not comfortable. That's how I can really grow. So, if you found even 1% of what I said relatable, just start doing things that challenges you, that you are not comfortable in. It is not you who is not comfortable in things. It is your mind that is not comfortable in doing things. So if you feel that you are not comfortable in certain things, do that. Make sure you do that. Even it is just for 15 minutes a day, keep doing it. You'll see the difference. So, as I told you, reading is one of the most important habits to keep your mind active, to make your mind work. But here comes the difference. If I'm saying reading is important, that does not mean you need to read books only. As far as books are concerned, you should consume books. That is important. And by consuming books, I mean you can hear audiobooks or you can read ebooks or you can physically like read the hard copy. So as far as books are concerned, consuming books are important. But reading as a whole is a different activity. You can read books, and not only books, you can read other things as well. There are articles, there are magazines, there are newspapers. So it is all about building the habit of reading, and that will make your mind work. That will make your mind get in the habit of being active continuously. When we read, it is not like the most it is not the activity where our mind is most active, but as compared to consuming videos, reading is an activity where mind has to work to understand what we are reading, to understand, to read words, to spell words, to imprint words in our mind, to know there, to understand the meaning of what's written, what we are reading. So this reading habit will definitely help you increase your attention span, and that is the main problem that I am currently dealing with. But coming back again to the books, one of the major importance why I'm saying consuming books is important and reading on the whole other level is important. With books, what happens, you have the access to the greatest minds. Like, what my look at reading books is, say for example, like, I'm not big enough currently, I'm not big enough to have the access to directly talk to the top leaders or to business experts. But what I can do right now is I can read books written by them. So I think, like, if I want to learn leadership, why not learn from the best leader in the world? If I want to learn finance, why not learn from the best finance person out there? Say for example, Warren Buffett. You may not have the access to directly talk to Warren Buffett now, but you definitely have the access to what he has written. So I'm like, if I want to learn something, I will learn from the best person out there in that particular field. So that is the power books hold. But reading is different. If you want to develop the habit of reading, it is not necessarily important to read books. Like, if you can read books, that is the best thing you can do. But if you feel audiobooks are more suitable to me, so do not you do not really have to force yourself to read books. If if you are good with audiobooks, like you prefer consuming audiobooks, that's okay. But on the other hand, if you want to develop reading habit, you can consume other things as well. There is amazing websites, amazing article, like read Forbes magazine's articles, Harvard Business Reviews, and it's basically all about consuming reading form of content, which will eventually help you to increase your attention span, and that is very necessary in today's world. So this was the whole idea about consuming books and developing the habit of reading. Lastly, I want to tell you the reason behind keeping the channel's name as Believe. So, to be honest, I do not really have something else to keep, but still, if I don't have something else, then why only Believe? Why not something else? I personally think believe is the most powerful word in the world. If you can believe that some XYZ thing can happen, it will definitely happen. So, believing in the first place is very important. Whatever little experience I have, whatever achievements I've had in the past, I think I believed in something in the first place is what drove me towards the result, is drove me towards achieving what I wanted to. So, if you can have faith in yourself, if you can believe that you can achieve something, if you can believe your own vision, things will definitely happen. Definitely, you will have to back hard work with belief, but believing is important in the first place. If you cannot believe, if you can't have faith in your vision, I think the things are tough then. So, having belief in my own self, having belief in my vision makes things easier for me. So that's the only reason I kept believe as a channel name, because this is the exact energy that I want to give out to all the people that who are watching me and who will watch me in the future. Believe, have the faith, you will do anything you want. And moreover, talking about the videos, how videos will be coming up, it's like I wanted to upload, like I decided to upload a 30-minute audio part of the books every day, but make like to be to achieve that level of consistency is hard. But again, I'll try. But on Sundays, I'll come like face to face and talk about things that really matters. I will be sharing what I am learning or what I feel can help you all as well. So yeah, that was all about myself. Keep showing love. Initially, I want your support, and I want you to challenge your own selves to be out there and push yourself out of your comfort zones. Do something that is not that you are not comfortable in, that is not easy for you. So yeah, this was all from my side. I hope you liked the vision I have for us. And yeah, lastly, I just want your support. Thank you. Bye.